Welcome back to another episode of the House of Aquarius podcast. Here's your favorite Aquarius here. Make a wish. I'm just here this time just to make a quick public service announcement. Okay? I am here quite frequently talking on my channel about people being happy in their relationships. And I would ask today, do I feel every relationship can last? Can work out? Yes, it essentially can, but it depends on how much bullshit you want to put up with. Every sign that I talk about has the ups and downs for each other in regards to compatibility. But just strictly on a sun sign level, that's how I normally talk for my love talk stuff. For the rest of the placements in the charts and the past traumas that other people have had in their relationships and bringing them together in regards to what's going to be coming forward in their relationship you have with them, does not mean that your relationship can be fruitful forever, or it should be happening in the very beginning. Everyone has their own burdens and baggage from before that will put you in situations that you're not ready, that you really can't deal with, or depending on your, I won't say depending on your age, but depending on the level of maturity of each person determines how things are easily resolved. But every relationship that you have, because more often than not, we're far from the days of you meet someone at 16 and then you marry them for fucking 37, 43 years. You know, even those relationships, they had lots of trouble and trauma inside of it, but it's not really talked about. Everyone just happy they were together for 47 years. You know, there were lots of up and downs, maybe a lot of adultery, a lot of abuse, so that you don't know what really happened. And that's one thing I want to say right here. Just because a relationship may look good on paper or in your head, or you wanted things to work out, there are certain times when you have to let that relationship go. Everything isn't sweet at the long run, you know? There's no reason why you should be in a physically or emotionally, mentally toxic relationship. Let that shit go. Like I'm personally not an advocate for abuse of any type, sorts of way or manner or anything like that. But some people can be hit a few times. Some people can take being emotionally scarred and being chastised or being emotionally manipulated the entire time. Some people can deal with that shit. That's not something that I personally can deal with. And I personally cannot advocate for other people to want to be put through that as well either. Adultery, that's another thing too. I know a lot of people who went through adultery in relationships. I personally can't deal with that. Actually, I shouldn't even say I can't deal with it. It's something that I don't look forward to dealing with, because that's something that I don't believe that I could personally go through. I'm kind of like a one and done kind of person, you know? You with me, go be with someone else. You're not for me. Because I don't think I could be fully happy in that relationship when trust is broken. Because that's another thing I ain't talking about yet on my TikTok. Because by the way, I talk more about, well, I will be talking a lot more regularly about relationships and things people go through on my TikTok, which I do now already as is. But it's making a transition from most astrology relationships to relationships in general. So if you would check me out there on TikTok, MAK3AWish1 on TikTok, you know, check me out and get some more information aside from just this astrology stuff. Because either way, I'm all about relationships. Because what I do, I would actually going to be a life coach for this shit. Well, I actually wanted to, I actually go to school for this now. I never want to go to school for this shit. But I have spent a majority of my time in my 20s giving people relationship advice on how to make things better. People who are single, people who were in a troubled relationship, people who are having troubled marriages. I gave them great information, which some things you listen to, sometimes they didn't. You know, it's advice. You take what you get from me on this podcast or from a personal level and run with information on how you just decide how you want to live your life, you know? I'm not your daddy. I don't want to be a daddy. Not saying you're a bad kid, you know what I'm saying, but the same. That's just how it is. That's part of the way how life is. You get advice from someone, and if you get it from me, it's going to be completely unbiased. That's why I try to talk to more people about helping them out in their relationships, because I love doing this shit. It brings me pleasure to make sure you guys are actually getting more information in your life to make better decisions and be happy. I want everyone to be happy. I have no idea why, but I have this, I'm Aquarius, that's probably why, but I have this dying, yearning desire to bring and make sure everyone has a fighting chance to be happy in their relationships. Because I had a rough relationship emotionally, and that shit hurt. And if you can't, so a lot of things can be avoided. A lot of things can be avoided if you know what you're going through. That's why I'm such a huge advocate for astrology, because it gives you insight into what to expect from people. Insight. So you can make better decisions off the advice you're going with. You know what to expect from people. Like I said, not every relationship is guaranteed to work. You're gonna go through a few relationships in your life, especially my younger people watching this shit between age 12 to 19. Shit, even some people between 20 to 30, maybe going through a lot of relationships in your life until you find the right person. Because, like I said, if you don't know what you're looking for, you're going to think anything that seems appealing to you at that time is going to be what you really want. It's not the case. You can make things work. Every relationship can work to some degree, but you're going, like I said, you're going to put through a lot of bullshit to make it work out. And this is me talking real like a greedy about this shit. I love relationship talking, relationship helping, and this kind of stuff. This is what I do. I love it. But like I said, every relationship could not. One of those contractions, I don't think of another word. One of those contractions to fit there to actually fit the glove properly. One thing I do believe, flat out, everyone has someone out there who is designed for you to have the least amount of conflict with, to make it a nice, long-lasting relationship. Everyone does. But until you find that person, you're gonna go through a lot of shit, wading through the shit. So hopefully you guys have your shit waders on. So when you go through the shit, it hurts a lot less. And that's why, again, advocate for astrology, because it gives you a nice little blueprint. That son, okay. Gives you a nice little blueprint to help make the shit waiting go easier, you know? So I know this one's not gonna get a whole lot of views to some degree. But when it does, though, I hope you guys share this shit, because this is real. This is as real as it fucking gets. And hope it help you out. Help somebody out. Share this along. Pass it along to someone. Because some people need to hear this shit. Sometimes people are stuck in relationships they need to get out of. I mean, some decisions you made, kids, houses, loans, mortgages, finance, whatever you do, get you trapped in your relationship. Yeah, it may not be the best, but you always get out, if that's what you really want and desire. Or you could make it last, if you really want that to work out. You gotta put more work into it, you know? So, on that nice little ramble tangent thing, everyone have a great day. You know, my friends, stay classy. Look forward to another, what's coming up next? My Libra one, I gotta work on my Libra sun sign one, or my next love talk, which I just feel the urge to talk about when the time's right, you know? Stay classy, my friends. Be you. Make a wish out.